Hello, hello, hello. This is Kathy of kathysright.com. Now on Spreaker, YouTube, and I'll be adding new podcast venues soon. Happy to have you here with me. Had some problems setting up today. Don't understand why, but we'll figure it out. I just got into some new software, so I don't know how to make it work with my Spreaker. So this is all new to me. Welcome, warm welcome, and blessings to you all. Let's get this straight, ladies and gentlemen. I'm with you today to say the things that just need to be said. I'm often watching, reading, listening to the media, and I just want to say, come out with it already. Too much of the time, we hear pundits say what is going on, but what they do is a clever little dance around what they really want to say or mean to say or really need to say. Well, God did not put me on earth for this. Not to do that. He didn't make me that way. He put me here to say what I mean and mean what I say and be woman enough to let the chips fall where they may. My hope is to encourage you and to help you have hope in a fickle world where most people have lost their way. I'm a Republican, so I know that anywhere that a Democrat holds any kind of office, we all need to be in deep prayer or we're in total denial because they do intend on ruining our nation. Yeah, that's right. This nation, these United States of America. So please join me at kathysright.com and podcast. Let's get this thing going. So please subscribe to kathysright.com, my blog. I'll be having a new one out probably by the end of the day tomorrow. And if you are on YouTube, hit that bell up top so you'll know immediately when a brand new podcast drops. If you love God, America, and the Constitution, I think you'll like my show. Ooh. Let's see. I'm picking up guitar again. Yeah, I noticed. So, soon and very soon, you know that song, soon and very soon, we are gonna see the King, oh, soon and very soon. Anyways, that song was on my mind today. Soon and very soon, this impeachment farce will be over. We are not a better country for having endured it. Their goal, the goal of the Democratic Party and the sly, evil people that run it, like Nancy Pelosi and Adam Schiff, their goal was to hurt President Trump. They hate him. There's no way to look around it. They're going to say, oh, we'll pray for them, or, we don't hate them. And this is not political, but we're not stupid. This is what I'm saying. We, the American people, are not stupid. And they have to know that, or maybe they don't. They might have thought that they would win over some votes. They were not successful. Maybe some people's feelings got hurt, but mostly they got a lot of people mad and made them, or us, more determined than ever to make sure President Trump is reelected. Democrats, you're making us hate you even more. I don't like to hate people, individuals, but I can definitely hate that party and what it's doing to our country. Democrats are clueless. This is not how to win friends and influence people. Maybe they influenced the three whirlybirds, so-called Republicans, like Senator Mitt Romney from Utah, or Senator Lisa Murkowski from Alaska, or Senator Susan Collins of Maine. Murkowski, I hear, with her brain, she voted with her brain this time against having witnesses. But her explanation sealed her fate forever as being a fake Republican. Because her explanation for her vote kind of made her vote null and void, basically. I really don't know who's voting for her in Alaska. I know some lovely people in Alaska, good friends, and they're embarrassed of her, to be honest. So in the past, we can look at impeachment. For instance, Bill Clinton's impeachment. I mean, he was impeached for lying. I guess he wasn't impeached for, doing obscene things in the Oval Office, but he was impeached for lying under oath, which apparently nowadays only Republicans get in trouble for that, because Adam Schiff did it all day, every day, and nobody bats an eye. But Bill Clinton was impeached and became even more popular. A mere 4 years after his impeachment, he was invited onto the plane of the very famous pedophile Jeffrey Epstein more than 24 times, according to flight records. Yeah, Trump thought Epstein was a great guy until it was reported to Trump that Epstein had tried to seduce a 14-year-old girl while at Mar-a-Lago. So Trump kicked him out of Mar-a-Lago and barred him from ever coming back for life. Mainstream media continues to say, oh, Trump was a friend just like Bill with Epstein. But no, that was worlds apart. Bill Clinton, and Epstein, when they got together, many of those times, we don't know exactly what happened because it was a very cloak and dagger type of thing. But they definitely went to his pedophile island, where many girls have reported that they were raped and used and prostituted. And Bill kept going. I hear Hillary even went a few times. So when Trump kicked him out of Mar-a-Lago and barred him for life, mainstream media says it over and over. Oh, yeah, they were the same kinds of friends, but no, they were not. And the mainstream media know exactly what they are doing. They're doing this to intentionally mislead us. They know they're leaving out important parts. Misleading us is what they're good at. That's how they get their votes. They are one and the same as the Democratic Party. Whereas the Democratic Party used to have the long arm of the Ku Klux Klan doing their terror for them on their behalf. They were formed by the Democratic Party, the Ku Klux Klan. So now the Democratic Party has the media doing their dirty work. Let's not forget George Stephanopoulos. I saw him on a video, old video, where he was shaking down basically some of the women who accused Bill Clinton of rape. Trump cares about America more than the dishonest lying media. He cares about this country. He has taken so much crap from the media, and yet he still manages to succeed every day making America great again. While Democrats are trying to run it into the ground. People who are now even angrier than the Democrats who are trying to run the country into the ground, people who are even angrier than just the Democrats, we can make that even a smaller group, but a large group, are homemakers. I was a homemaker for many years, and the only time of day that I actually sat down was to watch General Hospital. And for many of those years, 8 of them to be exact, Obama preempted my show. I mean, I already didn't like him, didn't vote for him, but then on top of that, he was going to preempt my favorite show. Now I didn't like him even more. So people are angrier. The American housewife is angry. I'm pretty sure Democrat American housewives are angry too, because this nonsense is crazy. There goes at least a part of the suburban women that they were courting for a while. I thought he was so bad, Obama, so many times, but, it just made it worse. It was like rubbing salt into the wound, watching him preempt my GH. The Democratic Congress and partners ABC, CBS, and NBC messed with our soap operas, and we are pissed. Young and the Restless, Bold and the Beautiful. I don't know about the male audience, but we women, part of the audience, we have a long memory. And when we go to the polls to vote, we won't remember one word of Schiff's cockamamie speeches. We will, however, remember how we felt missing our show. That is not a highbrow approach to politics, I'm sure. But I'm telling you this because it is real. We used to be a little annoyed with the Democrats, but now we're officially pissed. They pushed the phony impeachment on us. So, Super Bowl, here comes the Super Bowl. It couldn't have come at a better time. I have not watched football regularly since Kaepernick. When he disrespected our flag, first he started out by sitting, and then people thought that, that's not a good look. So let's try kneeling, because it, has a better PR look to it. It turned my stomach to see that. I've always loved our flag. And I remember my father teaching me to respect it and not letting it touch the floor and how we fold it properly. And now we have Americans treating our flag with disrespect. That is sickening. What happened to us? Well, if you're not a Republican, what happened to you, Democrats? That's okay with you. It was like, I remember when Clinton was doing all of his salacious things in the White House, and I remember watching The View back then. Joy Behar was still there, and she would say, what do we care? What do we care if he does that? What do we care? She puts her hand on her fake hip on TV while she's sitting there. What do we care? But anything Trump does, if Trump burps, she's on it. Oh my gosh, this is it. This is what's going to take him down. And it never is, because it's always based on lies. Somebody made it up. And they're probably making up the next thing as we speak and watch the Super Bowl. They're already coming up with the next thing to take Trump down. I appreciated when he said, after he's doing everything, he's working very hard. He beat 17 people. Was it 17 or 16? 17 people in the Republican Party and got the nomination. Won, fair and square. Electoral college is the law of the land. After all of that, they want to take him. He said, they want to take me down with bullshit? I completely concur, President. There was once upon a time, I guess before Palacio was okay in the White House, once upon a time I would have been appalled. I would have said, oh my gosh, our president just said that, But not anymore. Because of mass media and TV and internet, we've all gotten kind of used to perversion. We're getting accustomed to it. So if he wants to say the word bullshit, which I say daily, then I think that's just fine, because it's true. And no other word would actually fit for what he is going through and what they're putting him and this country through. There is no better word for it. So the Super Bowl will be welcome in my house after I used to watch Dallas and the Saints and the San Diego Chargers. Those are my teams. Dallas first and foremost because I'm from Texas, but I just love Dallas Cowboys back when Tom Landry was the coach. I loved it. And I was almost a fanatic. I had everything, the shoes, the stickers, everything you could imagine.